The way this afternoon came about was similar in some ways. Scott and I have been sort of orbiting each other's purview for quite a while now and never actually delving into, well, what is he actually doing? Like, what's going on? My very quick summation of that is a deep belief that all the big solutions are out there. Not enough people know about them. People are trying to reinvent things that don't need to be reinvented. Let's figure out what the best solutions are, best practices, make sure everybody knows to the best of their ability and get them enacted.
The theory that we're going with in Better Faster is that we need a place where people can cross-pollinate, where they can share and where they can see each other's things and say, I like your best solutions.
Can human beings sustain themselves on planet Earth? We thought we were neat with our little cornstarch cups that, you know, are a big sham anyway. You know, like, we thought we had it all nice and tidy with the Cafe Gratitude model. We had, you know, that our poop didn't stink. But I really saw, like, no, there's a much bigger picture that is, you know, I'm just completely unaware of.
There's no lack of food in the world. Does everybody, who knows that? There is no lack of food in the world. And most of the grain that is grown, GMO in the United States, is in warehouses, and it's used for disaster relief, and it's a commodity that's basically shoved around the world politically.
What was the driving force that made you decide, I want to start a farm in Compton? Or why do I want to start a farm?
The goal is to really create a business that has jobs for the neighborhood and food for that neighborhood. So it's a food desert. You know, it's food for less is a mile and a half away, and we all have the privilege of being able to say we have the money, like you're talking about, to buy that food, and in our neighborhood that's not true.
We're working with small family farms, so it's something that's really important to me, is just that personal relationship and not having to go and buy from, you know, a huge farm.
As many of you who know me know, it's been almost a decade that we've been in the community, and being a viable food business in a changing world, when we came into it, there really wasn't anything.
Oh, you get everything from your own farm, and you know, they want everything to be the fairy tale, but then when you tell them the fairy tale, no, that half the food that you want is not available local.
The foods are getting emptier, people are getting sicker.
So we're trying to build this one-stop shop.
Our chief export in the U.S. is not whatever you guys might think it is. It's actually topsoil. And we're not exporting it to anyone. It's going into the ocean. It's going to the seafloor, and that's a bad thing.
Building soil is the primary human conversation on planet Earth.
Many, many, many things that are going on out there, and the list is enormous. And I do hope we can put together this solution-based wiki thing, because the solutions that are out there are mind-blowing.
And this is really, like, to me, one of the exciting thoughts and pieces of conversation is to challenge a community and say, how do we make this extremely accessible? Not only that, embedded in our media.
The solutions are in here. We need to act.
I chose to serve today as a reminder to all of us of the abundance around us, not just material goods, but ideas, which has been so present in this room. I think that's all I have to say. Oh, and there's also jujubes that Stefan brought that are amazing, and they're very abundant, so please enjoy those as well.